Mario Kart Wii is better than Mario Kart 8. There, I said it. You were all thinking it, stop pretending you weren't. Sure, Mario Kart 8 has nearly triple the amount of tracks that the Wii version had, but listen, in this case, it's definitely quality over quantity. I could name you every single original Mario Kart Wii track, and I can nearly guarantee you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't get me wrong, some of the Switch tracks are pure class. Sunshine Airport, Mute City, Squeaky Clean Sprint, Shy Guy Falls. But do you know what the problem is? I had to look up the names of those tracks. I know them to see, of course, but not to hear. Let's say I were to name out some of the Wii tracks. Koopa Cape, Wario's Gold Mine, Toad's Factory, Grumble Volcano. I bet any money you recognize those tracks in your head before I even finish the sentence. But why? Why are the Wii tracks better? Logically, the Switch track should be more inferior. Better console, better control, better graphics. So why? I've narrowed it down to one element: personality. Now, before anyone starts crying, I do think certain tracks on Mario Kart 8 have personality. Best example, Shy Guy Falls. If you get close to the Shy Guys, they start singing the track song. That is brilliant. I love that track. But not every single track has personality. In my eyes anyway. Mario Kart Wii just has it. This personality I speak of has inspired today's video. I could speak about every single track on Mario Kart Wii, and maybe I will in the future. To celebrate the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Booster Pass, we are talking about Daisy Circuit, which was finally added to the Switch. Now I can admit, Daisy Circuit is not the best track ever. It's pretty average actually, but there's one thing it excels at. The physical track might be crap, but Christ above, it has personality. What an absolute gem. Let us reminisce together before the brand new remade Daisy Circuit releases. We're going to break this video into 4 sections: location, color, details, and music. I hope you enjoy. Let's start with how the map introduces itself. Each track has an intro cutscene, giving you a glimpse of what's to come. Daisy Circuit starts by showing us a massive statue of Luigi and Daisy dancing. Alongside them is what looks to be a hotel resort of some kind. Then it cuts to a lighthouse with the road rounding. We could also see a small boat on the water.
Let me drive the boat.
It is here we get a look at the track's background for the first time. A beautiful orange sunset surrounds the course. This sets the tone for the entire race. Like all tracks, the final cutscene shows us the starting line, but not before panning to the harbour, where the crowds of Toads, Pinantas, Boos and Sledge Bros line the streets. Multiple little white yachts can be seen as well. A perfect way to introduce the track. Daisy Circuit takes place in a small town near the ocean at sunset. You'll start by making your way through said town. I love this part of the map. First of all, it looks amazing. Each building is bright and colourful, lit up by either orange, yellow, green and pink. What makes this part special is the characters watching. It's not only the Toads, Pinantas, etc. The Miis you created are also spectating. This is where the personality stands out. Not only are these characters watching on the ground, they're also standing on balconies. That is such a cool idea. It makes you feel like people are actually watching the race. Rounding the corner, you're faced with a decision. You can either go left and follow the road, or go straight up a ramp through one of the buildings. This is the course's only shortcut. The downside to using the ramp is that you'll slow down massively unless you have a mushroom. Whatever side you pick, you'll end up in the same place anyway. The next area of the track has 2 big roundabouts. In the middle of each roundabout is a statue. One, already mentioned, is Luigi and Daisy dancing in the center, and the other is baby Luigi and baby Daisy dancing. Pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie. I'll get over the grown-ups dancing, but a statue of 2 babies dancing together? That's just weird, man. Anyway, to the left of the statues looks to be a hotel resort. I'm not sure what else it could be. It's just a massive building surrounded by spectators. To the right is a few palm trees and the starting line. Next up, you drive under a bridge. Not much to say about this part. You can find some cones. If you run into them, they slow you down. Also, there's a few Miis down there with you. The final part of this course has you rounding a lighthouse. You come out from under the bridge and into a straight. Here is where you get a great view of the map's sunset. After that, you loop around the lighthouse, into a straight, and back into the starting line. You can drive on the footpath going around the last corner. That's one of the only changes in the track. Location, I would give a 9 out of 10. The track, as I said, is very basic. 5 out of 10. Since we got the track out of the way, let's actually look deeper into why this track has more personality than any other. One of the big reasons, I think, is the color scheme. It has one of the most distinctive color schemes of any track ever. If I were to even mention Mario Kart and the color orange, your mind should immediately be taken back to Daisy Circuit. Everything is orange. This is mainly because of the map's powerful sunset. It gives a sense of calm to the track. We all know how chaotic Mario Kart Wii can be. It's ruthless, especially the blue shells. The blue shell system is designed to fuck you over. From the extremely annoying warning sound it gives off to how long it stops you during a race, it is hell-raising. But for some reason, I never feel angry or stressed out on this map. Now don't get me wrong, I remember getting blue shelled 4 times on one race before. Experienced Mario Kart Wii players will know that is not a rare occurrence, but I never felt too bad about it. I think that's thanks to the map's sunset and colour scheme. As I mentioned, each building glows either orange, yellow or pink. It all fits so well. The statues shine orange. The resort hotel shines orange. Even the water is completely orange. And I'm positive the map has an orange tint as well. You may think the lack of literally any other colour would be terrible viewing on the eye, but trust me, it's just so relaxing. What gives a map personality? That's right, the little details. It's always been about the little details. Little details make the map more immersive. Immersive equals personality. That's the equation, it's foolproof. Let us begin with the crowd. As I said, the map is covered with spectators. Not only are there Mario characters, but also Miis. Now this really has nothing to do with Daisy Circuit, but more with the Nintendo Wii console. The Mii channel was revolutionary for gaming. For you to make 100 of your own little characters was amazing. Now they could have just left it like that. You know, give your Mii a few cameos here and there, like on Wii Sports, Play, Fit, and Resort, but no. Nintendo took it a whole step further and brought them into an actual Mario game. So to have your own characters casually watching you race on Mario Kart is amazing and improves the tracks so much. I think this detail is ignored a lot of the time. You'll notice it once and say, "Oh cool, my Mii's there." And that's it, when in reality, they are everywhere. Next time you play a Mario Kart Wii, take a look at just how many Mii's are in each track. It's astounding, honestly. One of the coolest details on this track, which is overlooked a lot, is that Daisy's cruiser is on this map. You may have noticed the cruise ship if you have a good eye, but it's actually another track within a track. Now, I don't know how often that happens in Mario Kart, but I'm sure it's close to zero. A fantastic detail that they really didn't have to add into this map. I barely noticed it when I was actually looking. Never mind when people are just racing normally. This is very minuscule, but I like the little caution sign under the bridge with a picture of a green shell on it. Another detail involving the Miis is if you play as your Mii, the statue's faces changes to the Mii's in your library. That happens in every track, but it works just as well here. Honestly, the way the developers tried to make the map feel more real is what does it for me. Very simple stuff like having the boats moving around in the harbour, Daisy Cruiser blowing smoke and moving around, seagulls flying around the place, Mii's on the balcony, kind of insinuating that they live there, and just the crowd of people watching. It's fantastic. They managed to make a bang average track into a masterpiece because of the environment. You may think I'm finished. How have we been talking about a map that takes 1 minute to get through for nearly 10 whole minutes? I've got one thing left to add. The one thing that gels this whole map together. You may have heard it in my previous videos because I love it so much. The music. I'm no conductor, but this has to be the greatest gaming song of all time. It fits the game to perfection. I don't think it could have gone any better in the recording studio that day. Daisy Circuit is the only circuit track to not have the circuit music, like Luigi Circuit and Mario Circuit, but there is traces in there. I love this map, as you can tell, but without the music, it would have been forgotten. It propelled this track into Mario Kart history. As we all know, Daisy Circuit was just announced for Mario Kart 8 in the final booster pass wave. And listen, what a way to send off Mario Kart 8. As I've mentioned 1,000 times already, this track is average, but it's its personality that makes it shine. Location, color, little details, and the music all fit together for a perfect track. You take out any of those 4 elements and this course has nothing. But with all of it together, it's one of the greatest. I'm so glad Mario Kart 8 has revived this classic, and hopefully we'll keep it alive for another 20 years to come, because out of all the Wii tracks, this is the one that deserves it the most. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Goodbye.